Hello and welcome to WPForms. Today I'm going to show you how to add a customer feedback form to your WordPress site by using the WPForms plugin. By asking customers to share their feedback, you can continue to make their shopping experience outstanding and fix things they may not like. Before starting, it's a good idea to plan out what kind of questions you want to ask your customers to improve your business, but keep in mind that you don't want to ask too many questions at once to avoid overwhelming your customers. Focus on the most important ones first, and you can always survey your customers at a later date with additional questions. Without further ado, let's get started. After logging into your WordPress site, we'll first go to the Plugins page and install WPForms to your site. If you haven't done so already, you can download the plugin from the Downloads tab in your WPForms account area. If you don't have a WPForms account yet, you can go to wpforms.com/YouTube to get 50% off your purchase. We can head back to our WordPress site, and on the Plugins page, we'll click on the Add New button on the top left corner, and then click on the Upload Plugin button. We'll then choose our file, select WPForms, and activate it once it's done installing. Afterwards, we'll need to verify your copy of WPForms by entering the license key in the Settings page. You can find the key on the Downloads page of your WPForms account, and once the license key has been verified, we can head into the Form Builder by clicking on the Add New tab on the left side. WPForms comes with lots of different form templates to get you started as quickly as possible, so you can select any of the available options you see here and customize them as you see fit. But if you want to create a form entirely from scratch, you can do that too. If you're looking for visitors to provide you with suggestions, you can start off with the suggestion form template, which comes with basic default fields for a name, email, subject line, and a message box to enter the suggestions. It also comes with a multiple choice field to let customers choose what department they're submitting a suggestion for. If you have the Pro level of WPForms, you can activate the Surveys and Polls add-on, which will give you access to a few other templates, including a poll form and a survey form. The Surveys and Polls add-on lets you add fields for things like ratings, Likert scales, and NPS surveys. When users submit information to these types of fields, you can then easily find the collected and calculated data in the Entries page of WPForms. For this tutorial, we're going to use the suggestion form template as a base. You can customize the form template in a few different ways. You can add new fields by clicking and dragging them from the left panel over to the right, arranging the existing order of the fields by clicking and dragging them around, or deleting them entirely by hovering over one and clicking on the red trash can icon when it appears. We'll add a multiple choice field to our form, where we're going to ask the following: how likely are you to recommend this product or service to a friend? And the options we're going to offer are absolutely, maybe, and no way. Again, if you have the Surveys and Polls add-on activated, you can add the specific rating fields if you'd like, but you can easily customize the standard fields to ask similar questions and get the same feedback from your customers. For example, you can have a user provide more information about their selection by using conditional logic. Let's say that you'd like a user to give more information if they selected either absolutely or no way to the first question. Add a paragraph text field to your form and click on it to open the field settings. In this case, I want to know what the user loved about our product or service and what made their experience enjoyable, so I'm going to update the label to ask that question. I'm then going to click on the Conditional Logic tab and create a rule. Show this field if how likely are you to recommend this product to a service or friend is absolutely. This way, this paragraph text field will only appear if the user selected absolutely. You can then repeat the process if you'd like to get more information if a user selected no way. Add a paragraph text field, click on it, and update the label to the question you'd like to ask, and then click on the Conditional Logic tab to create the rule. Show this field if how likely are you to recommend this product or service to a friend is no way. You can add additional questions to your form if you'd like, such as asking about referrals, and get more detailed information by using conditional logic. When you're done customizing your form's fields, click on the Save button on the top right corner and we're ready to set up our form's notification and confirmation settings. We'll click on the Settings tab on the left, and we'll first click on Notifications. The admin email in the Send to email address field refers to the admin email address for your WordPress website, so if you'd like the notification to go to a different email address, you can make that change in this field here. If you'd like the user to receive a copy of this notification email as well, you can use the Smart tag that belongs to the email field in your form. Click on the Show Smart Tags text on the top right corner of this field, and then click on the option that says Email. You'll then see the Smart tag that corresponds to the email field in your form. Just be sure to separate each Smart tag or manually entered email address in this field with a comma. Next, you can customize the subject line for the notification email, as well as the name the email will say it's from. You can enter an email address in the Reply To field if you would like for users to be able to reply to this email. Finally, in the message portion, you can include a custom message if you'd like, or you can leave it blank. The All Field Smart tag that appears by default just means that the message portion of this email will contain all of the filled-in fields that the user submitted in your form. Once these settings are configured, let's set up our confirmation settings. You can choose between 3 different options that the user will see after they've submitted the form: Message, Show Page, or Go to URL. The Message option will display any message that you write in this available text field. The Show Page option allows you to select an existing page on your site, like a thank you page or something similar, that will be displayed after the user clicks on the Submit button. And the Go to URL setting will redirect a user to a different website entirely. Once we're done, we're going to save our changes, and we're ready to add our suggestion form to our site. Go to your dashboard, and click on Pages, Add New, and let's add a title. From there, you can click on the plus icon below the title, and either click on the Browse All option to find WPForms, or you can type WPForms in the available search bar. We'll then click on our suggestion form, hit Publish, and we're all set. You now know how to create and add a customer feedback form to your WordPress site. If you have any questions or concerns, please be sure to visit WPForms.com and check out our documentation page, which has step-by-step written instructions for all of our features and add-ons. If you need any extra technical help, please go to our contact page and reach out to our support team. Hey everybody, this is Daisy with WPForms. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, where I can show you how to build smarter forms with WPForms through our how-to videos and more.